Hello, I'm Dr. Kirti, Assistant Professor in Tourism Management. So, today we are going to cover the topic that is components of tourism. So, what are the components of tourism? Wait, first we should know that what is tourism. Tourism industry is one of the fastest growing industry in the world that is giving the employment to many. So tourism is basically activity in which people from one place to another place travel for the purpose of leisure, pleasure, other than remuneration for the period of more than 24 hours but less than one consecutive year. So, there are two main factors in the tourism definition that people travel for leisure, pleasure purpose. The purpose should not be earnings, okay? And the second thing is they should travel for more than 24 hours. Why is it? Because so that they can stay in a hotel or they can stay at a destination. Okay. So now coming to the components of tourism. What do you understand by components? Components or elements, same. Okay. So components means that tourism is comprised of. Okay. So there are 5 components, and the amazing thing is that all 5 components are started with the alphabet A. So we called it 5 A's of tourism. Okay. So let me tell you about one by one each component. Okay. So the first component is attraction. In the definition of tourism, I told you that people travel from one place to another. So that another place, why we are going, what are the motivation behind that? Attractions. Okay. So something that attraction can be something that attracts us to move to that place. Okay. For example, if you live in Delhi and there is Taj Mahal in Agra. So that Taj Mahal is the attraction that make you travel to that destination. So now before that you should understand that what is the difference between attraction and destination. We use two terms, destination. So the Taj Mahal is attraction and the Agra, the city, is destination. In one destination there can be many attractions as well. Okay. So, if we talk about attractions, there are 3 types of attractions. One is man-made, second is natural, third is cultural. So, what are man-made attractions? The again same example, the Taj Mahal, any monument, any fort, any museum, any palace, all these are termed as man-made attractions. Ajanta Ellora caves, okay, that is also an example of man-made attraction. Ayodhya temple, that is also the example of man-made attraction. So coming to the second one, that is natural attractions, and the name itself saying that all attractions that are naturally already available in the environment. Okay. So natural attractions, can you give me the examples? Okay, let me tell you that what is Goa? It is a natural attraction, the beaches of Goa. Okay. The Shimla, Manali, Kashmir, all these destinations are coming under the topic that is natural attractions. So these destinations are natural attractions. Okay. So what are the different things that comes under attractions of nature? That is beaches, mountains, hills, plateaus, rivers, oceans, waterfalls. Okay, so all these are natural attractions. Coming to the third category, that is cultural attraction. The Kumbh Mela, maybe you heard about it. All the Mela, the Holi, the coming up. Holi in the 24th March. That is also one of the cultural attraction. To whom and where? Do you know about Mathura Vrindavan? So the Barsani ki Holi is very famous among everyone. Okay, so people from different states and even different countries visited Barsana or the Mathura Vrindavan during the Holi festival. So that is also a part of tourism, cultural attractions. Okay, so this is the first A, that is attraction. So the definition of tourism states that people travel from one place to another for the motivation. What is the motivation? The religious purpose, the cultural purpose, the natural purpose. So the first component, attraction. There is attraction for which and due to which a person is traveling from its destination. Clear? Okay. First is attraction. Second is, guess, accessibility. Means you know that there is some attraction, but there is a distance between your place and that place. So to overcome that place, you have to travel from your place to that place, and for that need you need the accessibility. Accessibility means the transportation, the way to reach the attraction or the destination. Okay, so if we talk about the accessibility, we have three modes of transportation: by land, by road, by land, by air, and by water. Again, by land we have how many? Yes, two. One is roadways and second is railways. Then in waterways we have uh, cruise, okay, or we can say ships. And the fourth one is very prominent, and nowadays everyone is using that, and the fastest mode of transportation, that is airways. Okay, so these are the main modes of transportation by which you can connect yourself with the destination. Okay, so to reach the destination you need the main modes of transportation which we discussed, but within the destination you also need some transportation like rickshaw, ferries, autos, metros, cab. Okay, so transportation is one of the most important component of tourism. Without accessibility, you cannot reach the destination. You cannot roam around inside the different attractions or the destinations. Okay, so second A is done. Now coming to the third one, that is, any guesses? You travel from one place to another. This thing is done. Now you are traveling for the duration of more than 24 hours. So if you stay for more than 24 hours, what you need? Yes, accommodation. So the third important A or the component of tourism is accommodation. Accommodation allows you to stay temporarily to a destination. Okay, so the best example we have, there are two types of accommodation. The first one is primary and the secondary. Primary includes different categories of hotels. We have 5-star category hotel, 3-star, 4-star, and other stars. Okay, so you can book your hotel and spend your night in hotel, or we have more resorts for the same purpose. Okay, and in secondary we have houseboats, and we have paying guest, we have farmhouse, and different accommodations. There are so many inns, sarai, dharmshalas, all are type of accommodations. Okay, so three main components of tourism is done. Now coming to the fourth one, you reach the destination, you book your hotel, you are staying there. What other than that? Fourth A is amenities. What is amenities? Amenities can be any other public services. If you're going to other destinations, so you need the basic necessity services. So in infrastructure, the roads should be good. Okay, so if you are going to some other destination, the road should be good, and other public services like toilets, and other medical services, banks, ATMs, all these basic necessary services which are known as public services, you should also need them at the destination, which are used or which are using by their local people, local community also, okay, for the shopping purpose or for some grocery shops. Okay, so these are public services known as amenities. Okay, now coming to the fifth and the last A or the component of tourism, that is activities. So activities can be anything that you do when you reach the destination, when you reach the first is sightseeing. What is sightseeing? Sightseeing means visiting that particular attraction. For example, if you go to the Taj Mahal, you have to sightsee or view the Taj Mahal. You may check the architecture over there, or you may be interested in knowing the history of it. Okay, so that comes under the sightseeing. What other than that activities you can do? Of course, the adventure activities, paragliding, ski, and other sort of adventure activities, maybe whether it is land based, water based, or air based. So depending on the destination or the type of attraction you are visiting. Bungee jumping, okay, and camping, all these are adventure activities. Apart from that, you prefer to do the photographies. You may have seen that when you go to different cultural destinations, so they give you different costumes of their own culture and they click a photo of yours. So that is a memory, that is an activity. Shopping is an activity. When we buy the local handicraft or other things of that particular destination, then it is also activities. So in this way we have covered the components of tourism, the 5A of tourism. What are those? Can you repeat after me? First is attraction, second is accessibility, third is accommodation, fourth is amenities, and the fifth is activities. Thank you. See you in the next class.